Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Emilie. Today we're going to be doing a vinyasa flow filled with a lot of functional movement, so really getting nice and deep into the hips, opening up the whole upper body, the shoulders. It's just all around gonna feel really good, and hopefully you'll feel really energized after this flow. It's gonna be intermediate to some advanced shapes, but anyone can do the flow. Just feel free to modify anything that you need. If you need some blocks to support you in your practice, you can also go ahead and grab some. But without further ado, we're gonna get started. We're going to start the practice in child's pose. So you can make your way there with the knees wide apart, big toes together, and then just slide your hands forward, forehead rests on the mat. And let's take a deep, deep breath in through the nose. Hold the breath at the top. Feel that space, feel the pause. And then exhale through the mouth, release. And again, deep breath in. Hold it. Exhale, let it go. And we're going to warm up the wrists. So as you exhale, imagine you're pushing a wall in front of you. So we're pulling the fingers up towards the sky and pushing the palms towards the top of the mat. As you breathe in, release the fingers down towards the mat, tend to your fingers, and think of pulling the mat towards you so the heels of the hands lift off the mat. Exhale, we push away. Inhale, we pull the mat towards us. Shoulders are lifting up towards the ears. Exhale, push away. Inhale, pull. 3 more. Feel if you can feel the stretch all the way down into your ribs. Feeling the whole upper body lengthen. When you breathe out, feel your forearms activate. Maybe you notice a slight burn. Last 2. And release the fingertips down. Walk your hands off the mat to the right, stretching out the left side body. And then inhale, walk the hands through center. Exhale over to the left. Breathing in, come back through center. Let's make our way into tabletop. You can tuck your toes and just start to move around, maybe circling over the wrists and knees and feeling the weight transfer from one hand to the other, from the fingertips to the knees. And just exploring as much range of motion as you can here. And slowly come back through center. Let's pivot the fingers so they point out towards the outer edges of the mat and just start to rock side to side. If you want to make this a little more intense, you can bring the backs of your hands so that they touch. And again, we rock side to side. Keep squeezing navel in, keeping that core engaged. And let's come back through center. Palms of the hands point up. Fingers look towards each other. As you breathe out, let's squeeze the hands into fists. Inhale, open. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, open. Try to keep your arms nice and straight. Exhale, squeeze. And open. Come back to tabletop. Right hand touches the right shoulder. Let's circle out that right elbow in one direction. 2 more, inhaling as you lift, exhaling as you lower. Last one. Switch directions. Right arm reaches up towards the sky, breathe in. Exhale, release your right hand down. Left hand comes on the left shoulder, big circles in one direction. And let's switch. And then inhale, left arm reaches up. Exhale, come back to tabletop. We're going to keep those toes tucked. Now think of child's pose, but the knees hover off the mat. So this is called loaded beast. Arms are reached out in front of us. Knees are hovering. We're squeezing the glutes, squeezing navel in. Now we're going to move forward, but keep those knees hovering off the mat. So we move forward, shoulders past the wrists, knees still hover, protract the shoulders, maybe come onto the tops of your feet. Neck is long. Exhale, back to loaded beast. Now let's straighten the legs, think downward facing dog. And then start to round your spine, rippling forward. We're coming all the way into upward facing dog, keeping the toes tucked. Exhale, one vertebra at a time, round your spine. Come all the way back to loaded beast. And we'll repeat that. So first we move forward, knees hover off the mat, protract the shoulders, come onto the tops of your feet. Back to loaded beast. Straighten the legs, ripple forward, drop the hips. Head is the last thing to lift, upward dog. Exhale, one vertebra at a time. Come back to loaded beast. Last time, move forward, knees hover off the mat, protract those shoulders. Come back to loaded beast. Ripple forward, upward facing dog, nice and slowly with control. Back to loaded beast. Bring your knees all the way down to the mat. Untuck your toes. Let's sit on the heels. Interlace your hands at your lower back and let's open up the chest. Fingertips can chase the floor behind you. And now let's release the hands. Right arm crosses over the left arm. Hands clap together. Let's reach the arms forward and send your upper back towards the space behind you. Chin into chest. And let's switch. So interlace the opposite grip of the hands behind your lower back. Open up the heart. And then let's cross the left hand over the right. Reach your arms forward, chin into chest. Slowly release. Come back through center and we'll make our way into downward facing dog. So hands plant towards the top of the mat. Tuck your toes, lift the hips. And just start to walk it out. Bending and straightening the legs. Maybe shaking out the head. Let's lift and lower the heels a few times. And then next time your heels lift, pause here. Drop both heels over to the left. And then just pull the hips back towards your heels. And then straighten the legs, lift the heels, drop them over to the right. Bend the knees, pull hips to heels. Come back through center, downward facing dog. Right leg rises, inhale. Exhale, right foot steps to the outside of the right hand. Right arm reaches up as you breathe in. Exhale, let's thread the needle. Inhale, right arm reaches up. Exhale, thread. Inhale, right arm reaches up. Maybe exaggerate that opening. Exhale, thread. Two more. Inhale, open. Exhale, thread. Last one. Come back through center, bring both hands underneath your shoulders, look forward, and then let's lower the chest down as much as you can. Now, as you straighten both arms, let's also straighten the right leg, breathing in. Exhale, bend the right knee, bend both elbows. Try to keep your left leg straight. Inhale, straighten right leg, straighten the arms. Exhale for 3. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend for 2. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend for 1. Inhale, straighten, and we pause here. Maybe coming onto your fingertips. Hold for 5. And now we're going to bend that right knee. Right hand will try to tap your left foot. So just tap it behind, and then left foot steps on the outside of the left hand, active squat. Exhale, straighten legs, hands to heart. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, bend the knees, hands to the heart space, Malasana. Right hand comes to the back of the head. Let's open up the chest. Exhale, right elbow comes down towards the floor. Inhale, open. Exhale, curl. For 3, 2, last one. Right arm reaches up. Now let's see if we can wrap the arms around your left leg, maybe grabbing a bind. Fingertips can hook behind your left thigh. Slowly open up the arms. Let's reach that right arm forward, left hand underneath your left shoulder, step your left foot back. Come onto the outer blades of the feet, right arm reaches towards the back of the mat. Inhale, lift the hips, right arm reaches over your right ear. Exhale, lower the hips, right arm reaches back. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift, come into Skandasana on the right leg. And then we'll just move between both sides. So Skandasana to the left, Skandasana to the right, staying as low as possible. For 3, 2, 1. Come back to the top of the mat, lunge, hands underneath the shoulders, step back, high plank. Lower all the way down to the belly for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oscillating cobra, inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift and hold. Cactus your arms, reach your arms back, hold for 3, lift higher, 2, and 1. Release, hands underneath the shoulders, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Ripple forward, upward facing dog. So come high on the toes, round your spine, drop the hips, peel the chest open. From up dog, chaturanga. High plank, downward facing dog. Breathe in and breathe out. Left leg rises, inhale. Exhale, left foot steps to the outside of the left hand. Left arm reaches up as you breathe in. Exhale, let's thread the needle for 5, 4, 3, keep straightening that right leg. 2, and 1. Left hand underneath the left shoulder, breathe in, breathe out, lower your chest as much as you can. Inhale, straighten left leg, straighten the arms, pull the hips back. Exhale, move forward, bend the elbows, bend your left knee, pull back, straighten arms and left leg. For 3, at your own pace. 2, 1. Let's keep that left leg straight. Hold here. Maybe come onto your fingertips and really focus on engaging that right leg. So pushing down through the right heel, squeezing the right thigh, the right glute. Now let's bend that left knee. Left hand will just tap the right foot. Active squat. Exhale, straighten legs, hands to heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bend the knees, hands to the heart space, malasana. Left hand to the back of the head. Inhale, let's open. Exhale, round. Inhale, open up the chest. Exhale, curl. For 3, 2, last one. Left arm reaches up, open up both arms, and then see if you can bind around your right leg. 5 breaths. As you inhale, let's open up the arms. Left arm reaches forward, plant your right hand, step that right foot back. Come onto the outer blades of the feet, left arm reaches towards the back of the mat, drop the right hip. Inhale, lift the hips, left arm rainbows over your left ear. Exhale to lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Pivot into Skandasana. And again, we move from the right to the left, staying as low as possible for 3, 2. Last one, come into a lunge, top of the mat, left leg is bent. Step back, high plank. Lower all the way down to the belly. And this time, let's lift legs and the arms. So reach your arms back. Inhale, lift everything. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2. We stay here. Bend your knees, flex the toes. Hold for another 5. Try to lift a little higher. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release hands underneath the shoulders. Tuck the toes. Downward facing dog. Immediately ripple forward. Upward facing dog. Keep the toes tucked. Chaturanga. High plank. Downward facing dog. Breathe in. And breathe out. Big push off of the hands. We land at the back of the mat. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale, fold over your legs. Maybe wrap your hands around your ankles. Let's hold for 5. As you breathe in, halfway lift. Reach your arms forward, bend the knees. From here, we're going to reach the arms back, hips sit on the heels, and bring your knees down towards the mat. And then come back to bear. 5 times. Hips to heels, lean back, bring your knees down on the mat, back to bear. For 3, 2, and 1. Keep your knees down on the floor, plant your hands in front of you, downward facing dog. Right leg rises, inhale. Exhale, right knee, right elbow, pause. Side plank on your left hand, right arm reaches up. Exhale, right foot steps behind the left, wild thing. Now keep your right arm reaching forward. Right foot steps to the top right corner of the mat. Right hand taps the left foot. Active squat. Exhale, straighten legs, hands to heart. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the hands, step or jump back. Your vinyasa. Whatever variation you prefer. Breathe in. Breathe out. Left leg rises. Left knee, left elbow, exhale. Slowly side plank into wild thing. Hold it here. Really squeeze the glutes. Try to drive your hips higher towards the ceiling. And keep pushing out of your right shoulder. Left arm reaches forward. Left foot steps to the top left corner of the mat. Left hand taps right foot. Step into active squat. Exhale, straighten legs, hands to heart. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the hands, step or jump back. Your vinyasa. Deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. Right leg rises, inhale. Right knee, right elbow, exhale. Wild thing immediately. As you breathe out, let's drop the hips down once. Inhale, lift the hips, side plank, right knee pulls into the right shoulder. Step your right foot to the top of the mat nice and slowly. Inhale. Right hand taps the left foot. Now from here, half moon. So the right fingertips come down on the floor, left arm reaches up. Hold. As you breathe out, slow motion, goddess squat. Keeping those knees as far apart as possible and keep pushing them out so you don't want them caving in. Now you should feel the glutes engaged. Let's reach the arms forward, whoops, and we hold for 5. And keep tucking the tailbone, shoulders pull back and down for 3. Now let's bring the hands down on the mat. We have the option of little tiny hops, okay? Or big straddle jump. Maybe you hold, maybe you take a few jumps. Depending on how much space you have around you and how comfortable you feel, there's no right or wrong here. Just a bit of playtime. So hands find the floor, big jump. And then ultimately we come back to our goddess squat. Inhale, star. Now right arm circles by the right hip, crescent lunge with both legs bent, facing the back of the mat. Breathe in. Breathe out, airplane pose. Hold it here, keep that left leg bent. And then right foot meets the left, chair. Inhale. Exhale, airplane chair. Sit your hips down onto your heels, plant your hands in front of you, crow pose. Step or jump back, your vinyasa. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. Left leg rises. Left knee, left elbow, exhale. Wild thing. Lower the hips down. Come through side plank, left knee pulls into left shoulder. Left foot steps to the top of the mat. Keep reaching your left arm forward. Little tap, right foot taps left hand. Switch into half moon. Hold. And then slow motion, goddess squat. Arms reach out. We hold. Try to go a little lower for 5. No movement here. Since we move a lot all the time, we're going to try to find stillness and just embrace it and try to stay tuned to your breath. We hold. Now let's bring the hands down. Big hop, little hop, whatever you feel like. And we make our way back to squat. Star pose, inhale. Left arm circles by left hip, crescent lunge with both legs bent. Hold it here, squeeze the inner thighs together. Aeroplane pose, let's keep that right leg bent, just to keep the engagement. Chair pose, inhale. Aeroplane chair, exhale. Let's come high on the toes, high mountain. And now slowly lower hips to heels. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Plant the hands, crow pose. Step or jump back, your vinyasa. All the way back to downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. We're gonna step, walk, or float to a seat. Take your time to get there. We meet here. Let's bend both knees. Hands come just behind you, fingers point away. Now we're gonna bring those feet really close to the hips and think of pushing your chest forward. Push into the hands and feet so that the hips lift off the mat. And we're looking diagonally up. Let's bring the right arm in front of the body. Inhale, push into your heels, lift the hips, and then twist the upper body. Right hand reaches towards your left hand. Slowly bring that right arm in front of you, gaze up, rebend the knees. Don't drop the hips. Drop your right hand, fingers point away from you. Left arm in front of the body, inhale, push into those heels, lift. Once you reach your highest point, twist the upper body. Bring your left arm in front of your face. Exhale, release. One more on each side, right arm. Inhale, lift. And twist. Come back out the same way you came in. Left arm, lift, twist. And we meet on our little crab. Release the hips, reach your arms forward. One vertebra at a time, come all the way down to your back. We're just going to take a moment here in stillness, allowing our body to settle, closing the eyes, noticing the rhythm of your breath. We'll come into wheel pose. If you want to pull your feet towards your hips, any entrances are welcome. Take your time to set up. And then when you're ready, push up. And we hold, maybe coming onto your toes, maybe keeping the heels grounded today. Just try something different. Keep really squeezing those glutes. And then very slowly come down, tucking the chin into the chest, releasing the hips down to the mat. Let's knock the knees side to side. And then both knees come over to the right for an easy twist. Maybe you keep that left leg straight. Right hand can hold the outer blade of the left foot for a little bit more of a stretch in that left outer hip, left hamstring. Try to keep both of your shoulders grounded and let go of any tension or control that you still have over your body. Let's slowly come back through center, releasing the bind of the legs if you had one, and then bring both knees over to the left, maybe keeping that right leg straight. Left hand can hold the outer blade of the right foot. We come back through center. Bring both knees into the chest. And then let's lift the forehead to the knees. We're just going to stretch a little more. Keep your right knee into the chest. Extend your left leg out. And then switch. And switch. Try to keep your core active. And switch. And switch. Switch. Keep your right leg in, pause, extend your right leg up, hold, and switch the legs. And switch. And switch. 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 One more on each side, switch. And switch. Both knees into the chest. And release the back of the head. Let's reach the arms behind our head, both legs extend up, and then see if you can roll just using the strength of your core, lifting the spine off the mat and bringing the feet to touch your wrists. Once the toes touch the wrist, you can kind of push the hands away with your feet. Keep squeezing navel in, lifting the hips up and away from your face. And if this doesn't feel good for you, you can take another variation of plow pose. And then one vertebra at a time, slowly lower your spine back down. Bend your knees. And this time we're just going to plant the feet down on the mat. Feet are, soles of the feet touching, knees fall wide apart. Hands can come on top of your thighs, and you're just going to push the legs away from you, so creating a little bit of space around your hips, around your lower back. And you can kind of push a little bit more into the right hand and the left. Just giving yourself a nice release here. And then let's wrap the arms around our chest, opposite hand to opposite shoulder blade, and just give yourself a tight squeeze, a tight hug, almost as if you're trying to pull your shoulder blades apart. And you can slightly tuck your chin into your chest. And then open up the arms and switch. So the opposite arm crosses on top. Opposite hand to opposite shoulder blade. Elbows point up towards the sky. And imagine you're pulling your shoulder blades apart. Release the arms out to the sides. Extend your legs out in front of you. Shavasana. You can take a deep breath in here. And then one last exhale through the mouth. Allowing yourself to enjoy these sensations that we created throughout the practice, all these wonderful after effects. Feeling more connected to your body, noticing more sensations, feeling parts of the body that you usually don't pay attention to. And just noticing all the beautiful energy that we created, all this potential that you have, and finding a moment of gratitude for this body, for this life, for this practice. Thank you so much, as always, for practicing with me, for your immense kindness and support throughout this time here on YouTube. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I wouldn't be here without you guys, so yeah, just wanted to say thank you. I hope you enjoyed the practice, and I will see you in the next video.